Welcome to the Yard Show, powered by the Yard Cultr, your front row seats to all things HBCU culture, pride, and tradition.
And trust, we're bringing all the vibes from the yard to your screen with the stories, the people, and the moments that make HBCU students and alumni so glad.
I'm Keandre Jordan. I'm from Utah, Alabama. I went to Alabama A&M University where I received a degree in civil engineering. I currently live in Houston where I'm a restaurant consultant under the moniker of my Southern brand.
And I'm Tiara Smith. I'm a journalist and entrepreneur from Milwaukee. I graduated from the Grambling State University, and I'm the founder of Wins for Black Girls and Watch Me Win, two platforms focused on celebrating underrepresented voices in sports, politics, and business. Simply put, I brag on Black women. So here's the deal. The Yard Show is a brand new way to celebrate everything that makes HBCUs legendary. From the history, the hype, the people, and the moments that only make happen here, right here on this show.
Every episode, we take you to the yard with campus news, student and alumni stories, crazy good traditions, shout outs from y'all, and a few surprises that we've been holding on to.
And because we're all about community, we want you to be a part of the show. Send us your clips, your shout outs, and your only at a HBCU moments. You might see yourself right here on the show with us.
So make sure y'all following, subscribing, and hitting us up with that Thee Yard Cultr so that we can find you. Our guest today is a face and a talent you might recognize. Maybe you may remember her from her college days when cameras follow her making moves on the yard, breaking barriers, and holding it down in one of the most electric parts of campus life. Or maybe you've seen her on stage lately, bringing that same energy to audience all over the world. Either way, she's taken her HBCU experience and turned it into a career that truly marches to its own beat.
She's a proud Grambling State University alumni, a Grammy-nominated celebrity percussionist, and a singer who takes the sound and the spirit of the yard to audience everywhere. And she's an advocate for the next generation through her work at GRAMMY. Please welcome to the Yard Show, Shonnie Murrell.
Hey, hey,
Hey!
hey! Grand
you
fam!
doing?
Yes, she made
Don't worry.
it.
Yeah, I made it. Thank
I'm
y'all.
random over here though.
I am so happy to be here. I'm so
Yeah.
honored. I really appreciate y'all for having me.
Yes, this is an exciting moment for us. We're very happy to have you on the show. And just to tell us more about your Grambling experience, as somebody that went to Grambling, it's always exciting to hear why people chose Grambling and what brought them there. So tell us your story. How did you end up at Grambling?
Well, you know, I am a native of Louisiana, so Jonesboro, Louisiana, which is
Okay.
my hometown.
Okay, we know Lil Snoop.
Lil Snoop, my little cousin. And my mom actually had a beauty salon on Grambling's campus, right beside the bus station with Mr. Gray, called LaShonda's Hair Care Center. And I actually attended Alma J. Brown Elementary.
Wow, okay. You hitting all the spots. I can see exactly everywhere you're mentioning.
Yes. So a lot of my relatives split between Grambling and Southern University, you know, our rival. I know, right?
But it's all love.
It's all love.
As long as they go somewhere.
As long as they go somewhere,
Yeah.
you know. But with having a lot of relatives to attend Grambling, to work on that campus, and my godfather, Coach Ponton, Rusty Ponton, he definitely really spearheaded everything for me. A lot of people, like my cousins who played football, made a lot of history playing football under Coach Eddie Robb and Doug Williams and more, like Scotty Anderson, Stevie Anderson, like the Anderson brothers, my uncles, Byron and Thyron, like all of them went to the NFL. So, you know, that's some heavy, you know, shoulders to stand on.
Yeah.
You know, so I really like had no choice but to go hard or go home.
Absolutely. And you really did go there and make a name for yourself. We're going to talk more about it, but
Thank you.
just to have so much intention and purpose and talent
Thank
to
you.
really come together. And it's all about the moment too, showing up for the moment, being ready for the moment. So I'm very excited to hear more about your story.
Yes, thank you. Yes, I'm excited. Again, I'm excited to be here, and I'm loving all of this that y'all have going on because it's needed.
Yeah,
Amen.
Yes,
definitely.
it's definitely needed, and it's gonna do amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, for the first part of the show, we pulled together some videos that showcase the love and excellence and tradition that define the HBCU experience. Moments that'll have you saying, only at a HBCU. Take a look at this.
Oh, they getting bad.
What's good, 26? What's good, 27? You better move. Whoa, whoa, down,
There's nothing like us.
let's go.
That is very exciting. So I think that video is showing like how like at freshman year they try to make your experience very unique.
Yes.
Find a way to build community. That video right there is showing the PV shuffle.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't really have that at Grambling, but we did have some things that's kind of like unique to Grambling. What's some of those things you can kind of remember?
Oh my God, you have to play neck.
Yes.
The band is coming in, and I'm sorry to all the other, no shade to any other SWAC schools, but bands and MEAC, but we have the best version of neck.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Oh, really?
What?
Here you go. We do. But when you hear that, like seriously, and you coming in as a freshman and you see the choreography with the band, with the dancers, the cheerleaders, everybody is on one accord.
Yeah.
Like it's a feeling that I would not ever know. Nobody ever forgets it.
Yeah.
Have you forgot about it?
No, I can still feel it. Even when I'm watching on the TV, like I can get it right back. It come at the right moment. Like right when you need it, the game is kind of not where it's supposed to be, and it just kind of captivates the crowd in a way that's like, okay, this is our time to dig in and let's find this win.
And let's find a win.
And it seems like y'all version of Neck is all Lovely Day. So when we play Lovely
Yes.
Day, so you know about it, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So when Alabama and them band play Lovely Day, it's gonna be a lovely day.
And y'all have a beautiful version of Lovely Day.
Yeah.
I love that. And then you have the Grambling chant. So it comes right after Neck. And I think with being on this show, that theme song really, that's what everybody, when they see me, I even had people walk up to me, dum, dum, dum. Then they know I'm about to get into it. Right away. So those things, they never go away. They never fade.
There's a sound to HBCU year. There's a dance. There's a movement. There's a smell. There's it's a feeling. Like it's something that you can't really take away. And I'm just so thankful that I was able to experience it, and I try to get as many more people to experience it as possible.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Definitely same here. And being that you have such deep tradition at Grambling, how was student life there?
Woo! Being in the band, first and foremost, you really don't have a student life.
You got a band life.
Like you have a band life. So for me, and then it's been in Grambling, we literally travel like all throughout the year. It's no breaks, but what I will say is that little amount of time that I did have, which was very short, I was just like, you go stand up there for like 10, 20 minutes on the yard, like everybody driving through, everybody dancing. It's like, dang, I got to go to band practice. But I enjoyed that because it's just like, the smell, you can see it, you can visualize every single thing. You could hear the music, you can see everybody. Louisiana, we jig quite a bit. Like, you can see it and you can feel it. So that is something with the student life at Grambling that I'll never forget.
And so what's your favorite moment as a college student?
My favorite moment is always going to be homecoming.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Always homecoming.
Is there homecoming
in
particular? Like,
right. We already know the date. We already know the date.
I mean, I would say I can't. It's hard for me to say because when you grew up in it, like of course, remember I went to elementary school there.
Yeah.
I even remember when I was a baby going on the yard with my mom's clients or my cousins, and it was totally different back in like the 90s and things. And it was just enhanced more. It's really like a different world. Yeah. The show, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it reminded me of the Different World TV show. But I would just say like every homecoming for me, because it's always something bigger, something better going on, like, and it's just a whole thing. And then you see the generations behind you coming up and they are experiencing the same thing, but on a whole nother level. Yeah. So I can't pick one.
And I feel you about that with homecoming being one of the best times on campus. And so right now for me as an adult, homecoming is the best for me because that's when I get, I'm able to see my family.
Yes.
Everybody come up to Huntsville. I see my little nephews, my grandma, my mama.
Yeah.
you know, stay for the weekend. So I definitely understand that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you with the family.
Yeah.
Everybody cooking, like somebody said earlier, you frying fish, and you can walk up to anybody.
Yeah, go.
Everybody's
With a plate,
everybody's-
baby, you hungry?
you
Yeah, there
hungry?
they go.
Yeah, and the old heads, they
Yeah.
are so happy when you come up to their, you know, their
But you gotta be dressed right though.
You gotta be. You better not let them. You better not be sagging now.
gotta be
You
dressed
better
right.
not have them
Baby,
pants.
put on some clothes.
Yeah, yeah. And here, let me give you a jacket so you can wrap that around you.
No,
Yeah.
anybody will come and clock you like that too.
Oh,
It don't-
they
it don't
will.
just have to be family.
They
so.
will.
That's
All
their
right,
family.
so let's go to our next clip here.
About that.
Grambling's very own Shonnie Harris.
I had somebody listening to the radio out in the parking lot.
Oh, y'all wrong for that.
Oh,
Here
yes.
you go, right here. I say, oh, that's me. Oh, everybody was going wild.
Wow.
It's exciting, you know, to hear the song on the radio.
Slow down for me, oh, I like it like that. Shake it to the left, shake it to the right. We can do this all through the night. Move it to the front.
It was exciting. I can't lie about it. It was exciting.
Now that I heard it, I know she gonna make it.
I know she gonna succeed in this music industry.
We can do this all through the night. Move it to the front, move it to the back. Slow down
Off the chain.
like that.
Grambling's very own Shonnie Harris.
Wow.
Wow, yeah.
Where and how?
That's crazy. You know, I remember being in the 7th grade watching you.
Wow.
You were one of the ones that I remember.
Wow.
Like, for real, for real. So being that you were on the first and only season of Season of the Tiger, an HBCU reality show by BET, how was that experience?
My God.
Yeah.
You know, God has a way of doing his thing and putting you in positions, because I'm not going to say I wasn't supposed to be on the show, but apparently I was supposed to be on the show, but I didn't audition for that. And they were having auditions, and when the producers came around and they looked at everybody, it's like almost 300 something people on this field. You know, and they were just like, who is this chick right here cussing everybody out and, you know, actually running the show.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, would you like to be on this show? I was like, man, I really don't want to. I said, what is this about?
Right.
Like, you know, if it was on like some other things, you trying to show my university in a negative manner,
Right.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
You know, but being on there, I made so many connections. I still talk to all the producers of the show still.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, it just opened up so many doors. It was an experience. Everybody would always watch me on the yard because I have cameras on me, and a lot of times you forget about the mic being on
Oh,
you.
for real, you just saying anything.
What? Do you
Yo.
hear me? I'd be like, oh my God, I just realized what I just said.
But
Like,
but they used it, right?
sometimes some of it they did.
Thank
but
God.
a lot of it, because you know I have
Yeah.
to tone myself down a little bit, especially with the character that they portrayed me as on the show.
Yeah.
So what did they portray you as in your own words?
They portrayed me as a woman, a female. First of all, I'm the third female master drill sergeant since 1923.
Wow.
So they had to portray me as I was struggling with the band, with mainly the males. In the
Okay,
band.
with the position.
With the position as a master drill sergeant, and it's like I said, it's the highest ranked position. It's not the drum majors, but y'all kind of like on the same, you kind of on the same level.
Okay.
But you run like the discipline and the practice, making sure everybody is up when it's supposed to be, the formations, the dance steps. I want to see it before we do this thing on the field. Like, you know, making sure that you are listening to the band directors.
Yeah.
Whatever directions they give you, you better not miss a beat.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
you know. So, but man, it was just amazing. Like, everybody be like, oh, Shonnie, come over here so I can be on TV. Or I'll be walking through the airports, going to the BET Awards and doing all these things. People chasing after you. I was even getting letters from people in jail. So
Wow.
Do people
So
still
it's-
recognize you?
yes,
Oh,
still
wow.
to today.
In HEB.
HEB. I've been in the
Airport.
dollar store. That's my favorite store. You know,
Yeah.
Family Dollar and stuff. But
Yeah.
the airport. But when that show was out, I got chased in Chicago and New York. So.
When I was watching the show, I did pick up on the authenticity of it. Like, it felt like they tried to capture as much of the real struggle and challenges of being a college student and even being in a leadership position. So is there anything you take from those moments that you carry with you today?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And being in a male dominating band, that's first and foremost. Being in a male dominating the section of the band on the drum line, I was the only female that came in as a freshman on the drum line when my crab class came in, my freshman class came in. So that was just hard, like, you know. And you know, it's more mental and physical than anything. So you can't allow it to break you. Like, how hard are you? You know, let me try you as much as I possibly can. And it taught me discipline. And I carry that every day with me throughout life, you know. And my brother is there. My little brother is in Graham's band now.
Oh, wow. What does he play?
He's on the trombone.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think he made section leader. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that yet. We don't know yet. But he is a student leader. He just plays KK Psi. Wow. So it's amazing.
It's love.
Yeah.
Okay, so back in 2005, when Season of the Tiger gave people a real look at HBCU life before social media was showing every moment, why do you think that the show was ahead of its time, and what do you feel like it captured about the HBCU experience that people hadn't seen before?
Woo, that's a great question. It was ahead of its time because, you know, right before Season of the Tiger came out, Drumline was a huge.
Okay, context.
So that came out first, and then it was College Hill, and then they brought in Season of the Tiger.
Okay.
So I know for a fact that they tried to bring College Hill to Grambling, and they was just like, no. We're not doing that. But you can create another show, and that's how Season of the Tiger came about. But it was before its time, absolutely. It's so many memorable moments on the show, and how, like, again, all the struggles, not only just from a band perspective, but football. Football players are not being African American. You have Mansell, but he is our white chocolate in our band.
He was out of school, trying to get back in school. I know people that had that struggle before. So I was really trying to carry his storyline. Like, I hope baby make it through.
Yes. I really believe that they need to run Season of the Tiger back. And from today's perspective, you know, with students and, you know, Jairus, James Du Bois, if y'all hear me talking, I'm talking to you for sure. But the executive producers, I think that they should run it back so that students can actually see this, you know, in today's world.
Because it seems like it's being lost because of social media. I think, you know.
Yes, and
the bad side of social media, I think, it's being lost through that.
And then, even too, though, with social media, you have TikTok and Instagram. I feel like a lot of students are taking it into their own hands to tell their own story. So you can follow along with, like, different people's journey. And so, like, the thing about social media, you have to curate that experience, the experience you want to have on there. And we just got to flood the zone with more positivity, more great content.
Yes.
And so we're glad that we can have something like this to bring out to the people. Speaking of tradition and starting young, let's check out this video.
Oh, yeah.
I know him.
You know him.
Yeah, this my cousin, little cousin.
Hey, man. Look, everybody cousin to somebody.
Everybody cousin related.
Yeah, he from my hometown.
Wow. Hey, look at him.
I saw him on TikTok. I said, go ahead, little man.
You know, you said it's all about the hips.
Oh, it's all about the hips. And he got it.
So basically, that's his first game, I think, and he just watched it on YouTube.
Wow. Wow, look at him.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
Hey.
He bugging.
He got the facial expression, everything down.
Give him a scholarship now.
Rats, not rights. Rats,
yeah,
man.
I think he's 4 years old.
4?
Oh, he's 4.
Oh, he know how to pull up the car.
Get it. That's my favorite part.
Yeah. Hey, he is killing. Come on, baby.
How did your HBCU experience influence who you are today?
Oh, my God. It influenced everything about me.
Oh, really? I love it.
The woman that I am, the integrity, the discipline. Again, that word keeps popping up.
Yeah.
And just, you know, having fun, knowing when to have fun, knowing when to sit down and work. It's
Take
time.
something serious.
Yeah, it's go time. Like, you know, so it influenced everything about me.
Yeah,
Man, that's
I
a
understand that.
And speaking of the yard, let's check in and see what's the talk on the walk at Texas Southern University.
What's up, y'all? It's Evan Lee, aka Mr. Twofold, the 24th Mr. Texas Southern University. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm so excited to be back on the yard. There's so much going on. Last week, we just had New Student Week where the freshmen were able to come new Tigers by being in the pinning ceremony, meaning that they're officially on the yard, they're officially outside, and you know classes have started. And if Tigers ain't doing nothing else, they're on in class. Next week, we have Labor Day Classic, but also Battle of the Bands is next week. We're so excited to see Ocean of Soul and Pepsi's National Battle of the Bands. Let's do it.
I love seeing the students doing their thing.
Worship. Thank God.
Yes, Lord. Yeah. What? Look, the kid conducting the band. Yeah. She's singing.
Amen.
Yeah, she took us to church.
Took her all the way to church, the Baptist church.
That right here is the music bringing people together, and it's not just on the stands or in the field. Shaunie, you taking the same power of music and community and taking that to the work that you do as a governor at GRAMMY. Can you share what you're doing in that role and how more HBCU students can get involved?
Absolutely. Oh my God. Yes, I am now a re-elected governor for the Requiring Academy, and you know it's a blessing to represent HBCUs. Everybody knows I'm talking about from Yolanda Adams to all the rock stars. Shaunie's from HBCU. They might not know which one, but they know HBCU.
They know what perspective you're coming from.
Absolutely. But how more students can get involved is you have to be 18. It's like 18 to 29 now with GRAMMY. And GRAMMY is basically if you are interested in becoming an entertainer or just the entertainment business in general, you can go to GRAMMYU.com and sign up. You'll get a mentor. You never know who your mentor might be. It might be somebody huge. It might be somebody like that's in your field of work that you're interested in. So
So it's basically a pipeline to help more students get involved in the entertainment industry?
Yes, more a pipeline to help students to get more involved into the industry. You get internships. A lot of the students go to GRAMMY camp where you're learning what goes on the stage, behind the stage. You get to meet, I think the last class got a chance to meet Tori Kelly, and they went to her concert and they talked to her before the show and after the show. And, you know, you get the chance to see how everything is ran, because maybe you don't want to be in the limelight. You know, I always tell the students that I did teach that, you know, the people behind the stars are the ones that's making making the money.
Yeah. And I think that exposure really allows you to know what you like and what you don't like. I was a student that had like a lot of internships. So you can use that to like judge if you want to get into this industry or if you like that part of the industry or not. But without that representation and that exposure, you never know what's possible.
Right. Absolutely.
And speaking of bringing music and talent to the bigger stages, you're part of the Pepsi National Battle of the Bands Community Advisory Board. How has that experience been?
Oh my God, this is the first time that is out. It's the first time that it's out. It is amazing just to see how we can come together and just make things happen. So if I don't have something, you might have something that I need, and just building a relationship with it. And I'm excited to see the bands perform. And even though they don't have the best band in the land, you know, performing, but
I clocked that. Grambling, of course.
Look, you know who it is.
You saw the lineup and you saw
the gonna be there, other man. You
saw the lineup and you knew who was missing.
No, I didn't know who was gonna be there.
Hey, but it's gonna be a grand time. I'm super excited to work with everyone. Even I have a big thing where I'm a community advocate as well. So, you know, feeding the homeless, getting out into the community, doing food distributions, all these things. So all that ties into the Pepsi National Battle of the Band. So I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I love it. That's what it's all about. Our community showing up and showing out. Now let's hear straight from our community with Yard shout-outs.
Yo, 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 it's Zav Hanfield here, and I am an alumnus of the great Bethune-Cookman University. My HBCU is on the world's most famous beach, Daytona Beach, Florida. And I'm so glad I attended Bethune-Cookman University because it feels like a family reunion every time I go to the Yard. I'm a third-generation Wildcat, and I was a part of the best band in the land, the Marching Wildcats. I am currently departing to serve because I entered to learn. Hail Wildcats.
Now, Shaunie, tell us what you got going on right now. Where can the people find you? And also heard that you got an album coming out. We want the details. We want the tea.
Wow.
Please.
Y'all really do y'all research, don't
Yes. We're not new to this, sweet true to this.
I am super. Thank y'all for that. Yeah. So you can follow me on all my social media at Shonnie Murrell, or I might say Dr. Shonnie Murrell. I don't know which one it is, but either one. Mm-hmm. And yes, my album is coming out. My single off the album, one of my singles is called Be Me. Y'all ever had somebody like want to copy your style, talk like you?
I listened to the song and it definitely resonated with me.
All the time.
I was trying to figure out who you were talking about.
Well, you know.
Was there somebody in particular?
I'm going to say absolutely. You know, absolutely. Clock it. But you know, you can only be you. Mm-hmm. And you know, can't nobody do it like you besides you, you know. So Be Me is out, and big shout out to D-Bots, one of the best producers, Grammy nominated producers. E-Wheels and my band is on there. Just a lot of people. Jamesia, aka Miss Grambling.
Yes.
She's on there as well. But Unbox is out Friday.
Wow, Unbox. So, what is give me that name? Yes, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Unbox is basically about you can't put me in a box. Because especially this and my good friend, Mr. Hankey. Mr. Hankey attended Southern University, so we have a fight all the time. And I remember Hankey going off on me not too long ago about, he was like, Shaunie, you're always talking about, you know, you can rap, but I never hear you rap. I said, man, I'm a shower rapper, man. First of all, I'm a singer.
I can rap too.
Right, already.
Soprano. Soprano.
I'm a little bit of both.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of both. You know, I come from that type of family, man. You know, but Unbox, I don't want people to put me in a box. So I'm singing on here. I'm playing percussion on there. I'm rapping on this thing. You hear my band Funk Potion No. 9 going in, and it's a HBCU sound that we always give, even when we're performing live. So you hear my other single that's on the album called Beautiful that Jamesia is on in the intro. And and it's amazing.
And then all I hear is love, like the people that you mentor and the way you're lighting up, the community, like what is it to bring something like, you've been doing music for a long time. Why now to bring out a project right now?
Oh my God. I just feel like it's needed right now. The time is now because I have been releasing single by single. I've been through a lot in life, you know, life be lifing, you know, with my ex partner. We had a son, so life, you know, it's just a bunch of different things that
you have some
experiences, you know, and just in general, I want people to understand that I'm not just one-sided with anything. I'm not just a singer. I'm not just a musician. I'm all of it.
And see, and we can see that on the show too.
We
look, I didn't think about that.
Because you're a boss, a leader,
I'm wearing many hats. You have to.
And I don't think you realize you were in a lot of people's household. You know, growing up, you know, I grew up watching you, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And so to see you sit on this couch is a blessing.
Thank
you know, it's still going up. And, you know, being a beautiful black woman and contributing so much to our community, we really appreciate that.
Man, y'all don't have me crying on this couch.
No, and I'm glad that you mentioned that because, like, your story and the history making of you has been, like, since you were born, basically. Can you tell us about some of the other things that you have accomplished, too? Because, like, you were, like, the first...
Don't cry now, you know.
I know,
no, but,
like
you know,
it's God. It's not me. It's God. And you know, I'm the firstborn. I'm the first in my family on both sides to graduate from a 4-year in university. I'm the first Black African American Miss Sharpstown High School. I'm the first to go to China and Japan from my high school. They sent me over there for a minute. I did a lot at first, man. A lot of times I really don't even remember.
Half the time you don't even know you the first.
Look, I'm the first to sit on this couch.
Yeah,
Look,
exactly.
Definitely first to sit on the couch for real.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I'm the first, so it's just something about the first.
and when I was listening to the show, they were saying like you were special then. Like they knew what they knew, and it's just so beautiful to see like how a place like Grambling, where some people may say it may be overlooked or it may not always be shiny, it has some real stars there.
Yes.
And if you're not a star when you get there, they'll sharpen you
they
up.
will sharpen you up.
Where you're gonna turn into a star. And so it's the place where everybody is somebody for a reason.
For a reason. I got chills. Absolutely.
And so it's just very proud to be able to see how all of that has been able to be a full circle experience, and you're still in music, you're still giving back to the community. So we want to thank you for your hard work.
Oh man,
Yeah,
thank
appreciate
y'all.
that.
I appreciate y'all.
So as we wrap up, we've heard how your HBCU experience has impacted you, but if you had to pinpoint it, what was your top, I'm so glad I love my HBCU moment?
Ooh.
Just one moment.
Just one moment.
Gotta give it to us.
I say Bayou Classic as always. I'm so glad. Every Bayou Classic, I stand in that stadium or on wherever I am on the field, and I just look around and I just bask in it, and I close my eyes and I hear the crowd. I hear the bands, the whistles from the refs, and that's my moment. Like, I'm so proud. I'm proud of not just me. I'm proud of us as a culture, as an HBCU culture, not just Grambling and Southern, but TSU and Prairie View. When you go to the Labor Day Classic, or just in general, just us. Like we are. Do you
magical.
know?
We magical.
Yes,
royalties.
And
like,
we could have made
us.
a different choice, but it's like you're so thankful with the choices that you made and how everything turned out, and it wasn't perfect.
Yeah.
But it worked out for our
just
good.
makes you the person who you are today.
Amen.
Like,
Makes you
it just
stronger.
feels so good to say I went to HBCU.
Yes.
I wear that on my sleeve. You know,
Yes.
Tatted, put it in my plane.
You hear me?
Yes.
You say it loud for the people in the
it's
back.
on my license plate. You know what I'm saying? That's how I wear it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Only at HBCU. That's a moment worth holding on to, and it's the perfect time to spread a little of that love. We've got 4 tickets to the Pepsi National Battle of the Bands, and it's time to find out who's headed to the show. Congratulations to our winner. We'll see you at the Pepsi National Battle of the Bands.
Shonnie, thanks so much for coming and being our first guest on our first episode.
Yay! Hey, thank y'all so much again for having me. Y'all truly blessed me. Y'all have no idea. Like, I'm pumping me up over here. I'm not going to cry today, but I'm going to get in there.
I'm
going to cry.
Got plenty of tissue for you.
Yes.
Today we've seen how HBCU pride runs deep from the yard to the stage and across generations.
And we want you to be a part of it. Subscribe to Thee Yard Cultr on YouTube and send us your only at HBCU moments, and you might just see yourself on the show.
All right, that's a wrap for our very first episode.
Only at
an HBCU.